today we are here at Cedar Point. It is Sunday, May 11th. It's not opening weekend, but it's the second weekend they are open. So we're very excited to see what's new here for the 2025 season. Top Thrill 2 is new. Sirens Curse, but that isn't open just yet for the season. I know the one restaurant, Friar's, has gotten remodeled. New sign back here. We're gonna check out what else is new for the 2025 season. One of the first changes we notice here is the Cedar Point sign. It's no longer the 150th, which then became a Halloween Weekend sign. It is now Cedar Point, making people happy since 1870.
And here's the beautiful Top Thrill 2. Technically, it opened for the first time last year. However, after only a week of operation, they encountered an issue and the trains needed to be modified. So it feels like it's brand new for this season.
So they're still just testing. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but this is the line of people waiting, just in case it opens.
That one failed to launch a
A little history about this coaster. It originally opened in 2003 as the Top Thrill Dragster. Built by Intamin, it was the first roller coaster to be over 400 feet and the tallest in the world until Kingda Ka at Six Flags Great Adventure was built 2 years later. However, Kingda Ka was just demolished in February, so this coaster has now taken back its title, but in a different form. In 2021, a guest was severely injured while waiting in line for the dragster, so they abruptly shut it down for almost 2 years. Zamperla was hired to create a new version of this ride, which included replacing the hydraulic launch with a linear synchronous motor and adding a 420-foot spike. Top Thrill 2 is now the world's largest and fastest triple launch strata coaster. You are launched 0 to 74 miles per hour and climb towards the top hat, but experience the coveted rollback, and then launch backwards 101 miles per hour up a 90-degree, 420-foot vertical spike, and then feel weightlessness before falling back towards the ground and launching 120 miles per hour up and over the 420-foot top hat and into a 270-degree spiral. The new version now lasts 2 minutes.
Definitely looks a lot better than when it was just the dragster.
Yeah, we'll have to try to get on this later this season.
Now we are going to check out the newest roller coaster, Sirens Curse.
So you think this is going to be the exit right here? Or like a merchandise shop?
This looks like it might be a mechanic shop. And then back here, maybe the exit.
Did they redo part of the queue for Iron Dragon?
Yeah, they extended it.
Yeah. So the stage is gone.
I like it a lot better like this. I thought it was a bad location anyways.
I agree. It really interrupted the flow of everyone.
It's crazy how short this looks compared to the spike on Top Thrill 2.
Yeah.
This is still 200 plus feet, I think.
I mean, it looks kind of small next to Valraven. It's 160 feet.
That'd be wild.
2 inversions, 2 minutes, 58 miles per hour. So it's gonna like
It looks awesome.
So that piece sticking out right there is what's gonna come down.
Yep. And it'll connect to this and then go woo.
It doesn't look as scary when you're right here.
I'm sure it will when people are on it and it tilts though.
Yeah. Because it's like not as high up, especially when you're standing next to these. So I'm assuming this is going to be the entrance right here.
I love the story behind this coaster. It's about the lore of Sirens of Lake Erie with their chilling melodies luring you up an old shipping crane tower and the track being broken at the top. I'm excited that there'll be audio for this ride. This coaster was originally planned for Six Flags Mexico. However, they weren't able to build it there, so they decided to move it here to Cedar Point since Six Flags and Cedar Fair recently merged and Cedar Point had the space and the want for a tilt coaster.
North America's tallest, longest, fastest tilt coaster. And it should be opening this summer. So here's just a little map overview. Snake River Falls is gone. We got Sirens Curse right here. And then we have Top Thrill 2 right here. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe soon they might announce plans for kind of this area if they want to start using the island back again. Yeah, we'll see. So throughout the parks, they have these new electronic signs. I haven't seen much going on with them other than they've been advertising the app, Sirens Curse, the Wi-Fi, but it's really cool because they are designed to fit into the area they're in. So this is a Millennium Forest inspired sign. You can see when we were looking back at the old Melt building, there was a sign from the boardwalk over there. But like I said, yeah, not advertising too much, free Wi-Fi. I don't know, I wonder if they're interactive. Can I touch it? No, okay, so, I don't know.
In front of you can see the abominable Millennium Forest, named after the millennia, the year 2000. Since it's been 25 years, they've done extensive renovation work this past season, repainting much of the structure, as well as the track. I also believe either last season or the season before, they added a new lift motor, because that seems to have been what was causing a lot of issues in the past with reliability. So come out to Cedar Point and check this big, beautiful blue thing out. And if you want, go find the animals if they're still here. But don't let them out, because they're not big fans of that. Look how good that structure looks, though. Isn't it good? It looks so clean.
It does.
We did just look it up, and during the past off-season, they installed a new lift motor and control system, along with the repainting of Millennium Forest.
This is a really cute sign. Eric and I were just talking. We don't know if some of these things that we're saying are new for this year, or we just don't remember them from last year. But I think this is a really neat sign of the Front Tilt Trail. And then they did take out, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like where you swing on this rope thing, which would open this area up to being used for a future expansion, because again, there's something on an island. Snake River Falls, which is just behind here, was taken down at the end of last season. So you can still see the track in the water, and they still have the loading dock there, but Snake River Falls is gone. They were just talking, it would be nice if they used this area and the other open area to build a wooden coaster. And we would also love a cut through to that island to the other side where like Camp Snoopy is, to kind of help bridge the gap between having to walk all the way around through the frontier areas to get around the park.
If they take this concrete track out, maybe we can bring the swan boats back.
That's true.
Water is not very deep, but
Yeah.
think it could support small boats.
And over here we have the Happy Friar, which used to be like an outdoor stand. And they have since encased it, which is really nice, so you don't have the lines just kind of flowing in to traffic.
And this location originally opened back in 1979, but Cedar Point has been selling these fries for over 75 years.
This is the inside. It smells so good in here. I like the light fixture. And they have Happy Friar's favorites, which is one entree on one side, and the entrees are hot dog on a stick, cheese stick, or mini corn dogs. They also have fresh cut fries. Yeah, it's really nice in here.
Another restaurant change is Out of the Park by Castaway Bay. Quacker Steak Lube closed and is being replaced by Famous Dave's. Famous Dave's used to be on the Cedar Point Marina. It will now be open all year, and it looks bigger with plenty of outdoor seating. There has yet to be an announcement of what will replace the current Famous Dave's location. There is no update on what will replace the old Melt restaurant. Their 7-year contract with Cedar Point expired in 2024. Due to Melt's financial troubles and Cedar Point's new direction for restaurants, they did not renew the contract.
I personally would love if they brought back the pizza restaurant because I really enjoyed that. But we'll see.
We forgot to head over by the Blue Streak, but Chickie's and Pete's contract expired this year and it was not renewed. Chickie and Pete's is known for their signature crab fries, and they first opened at Cedar Point in 2014. There are currently no plans for this location either.
And now we're going to the Grand Pavilion to get some lunch. And they are open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
The Grand Pavilion's menu is often changing. Today you can order a grand platter or boardwalk platter. Both are available on the dining plan and include one entree, one side, and one dinner roll. The grand entree choices include carved rotisserie steak with chimichurri, funnel cake fried shrimp, or hand-breaded fried fish. The boardwalk entrees include signature hand-breaded chicken tenders, honey-glazed chicken drumsticks, and a 3-side platter where you can choose 3 sides as your platter. Side choices include signature cheesy potatoes, which is Chef Dunbar's twist on gratin potatoes, tropical fried rice, steak fries, seasonal vegetables, marinated cucumber salad, seasonal fruit, or house-made salad. We ordered the carved rotisserie steak with the signature cheesy potatoes. The steak was good, but a little fatty. We received a large helping of cheesy potatoes, which was really good, but it can be heavy on a hot park day. And as always, the dinner roll was delicious.
So right off the main midway, we have some new arcade games. We got Bazooka Blast, Roll Down, Add 'em Up, Strike Zone. And for all of these, it looks like you just scan the game card here. So like an arcade game, and then you redeem them down here. They also have Bowler Roller. And yeah, big ticket redemption down here.
Do you win a different amount of them?
Here's the list actually. Like, Bazooka is 1 ticket, or 2 tickets, 5 total points to get, or 5 rolls, it gets 25 points, get 1 ticket.
Okay.
Top 3, 1 ticket, you see what I'm saying? Like, 2
Yeah.
players wins 1 ticket. The more players, the more the better.
Okay.
So it's harder to win like some of that bigger stuff if you play like this.
I mean, if you play, you get more tickets, you know. I mean, I think this is an easier way to win than...
Yeah.
I like it.
A lot of them aren't even that much, like the Squishmallows, they're only 7.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Like 8 or 10, the cows and the big ones up there. Even these ones down here, they're only 6.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not really.
It looks nice. Everything looks real nice though.
Yeah.
You did a good
And like
job.
these are 25, and these big ones are like 25.
Okay.
Like the cat and the unicorn's 25. It just depends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much. Have a great day.
You too.
So
So like something like this, you need the water racing, you need 2 people for. That's cool. And then you get red tickets to go redeem them at. And over here at the end of the main midway, they have the youth program stage.
Does it look like it was built 20 years ago?
And I think this used to be where Sirens Curse is now. And over here at the Red Garter Saloon, this summer they're gonna have a show called Rock This Way. It's gonna be opening May 24th. And then bands and residents will be performing starting May 29th. And they do have food, draft beer, canned beer, snacks, spirits, nachos. Over here at Lusty Lil's Palace Theater, they usually have shows, but I do not see a sign saying what show they will be having yet this season. So stay tuned for that. Usually they start Memorial Day weekend. And over yonder is where they usually have bands and residents performing. Again, usually starting Memorial Day weekend, the official kickoff to summer. And they're calling this the Lusty Lil's Western Road Show. So maybe there is going to be an actual show this year, or it might be just bands and residents. We'll find out. And over here at Backbeat Q, they usually have performances. And this year they have a car, and they're having the Wildcats Rockabilly Review. And opens Memorial Day weekend. And then over here at the Jack Aldridge Theater, they're going to have the Class of '99 yearbook. And this show is opening June 7th. We're inside the Pagoda gift shop, and they have redone the checkout line. It's now over here, which I love. It's less chaotic. Before it used to be over here. It used to have like 2 different sides, kind of was in the middle of everything. Now they have a nice organized line with a beautiful Cedar Point picture in the background. Now we're going in Point Plaza to check out the new merch for this year. So we got some 2025 merch. And we have it on tiny mugs. We even got hats, socks, water bottles, shirts, long sleeves. And then we also have some Snoopy 2025 merch. And if you need a fanny pack, and if you want new merch for Sirens Curse, shirts and sweatshirts, blankets, mugs, ooh, pens. Oh, that's cool. Glasses, keychains, magnets. This is a really heavy duty magnet too. Water bottles. Answer the call. I do too. So that's everything that's new for the 2025 season here at Cedar Point. I'm sure we'll find out more things will pop up being new throughout the season here. Excited to see if they make an announcement about what's going to be replacing mounts, what they might be doing with the Frontier space that's opened up. We can't wait to ride Top Thrill 2 and Sirens Curse. So yeah, really excited. Big season here for Cedar Point, and can't wait to come back and enjoy more of this park. Enjoy more of this park, enjoy more of this weather. Love it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.